cash flow diagram. The graphical representation of the cash flow, that is both cash inflow as well as cash outflow with respect to a time scale, is generally referred to as a cash flow diagram. Cash flows are generally indicated by vertical arrows on a time scale. Usually time scale are represented along an horizontal line. The cash outflow, that is expenses, are generally represented by vertically downward arrows. All the cash inflows, that is income, are generally represented by vertically upward arrows. The number of interest period, it could be quarterly, it could be monthly or yearly, is shown on the timeline. Let's look into one of the example. So here we have a timeline starting with time t equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. till n. So timeline is always along an horizontal line. The time could be either quarterly, monthly or yearly. Now let's look into different cash flows. So at the time t equal to 0, there is an cash outflow of rupees 1 lakh. So it could be an investment made for some business. At the end of first investment period, that could be either monthly, quarterly or yearly. So there is an cash inflow of 10,000 rupees, which is represented by an vertically upward arrow. At the second interest period, again there is an cash inflow of rupees 20,000, which is again represented by an upward arrow. At the end of third interest period, there is an cash outflow of rupees 10,000, which is represented by a vertically downward arrow. At the end of fourth interest period, again there is an cash outflow of rupees 5,000. Also, there is an cash inflow at the end of fourth interest period, which is represented by vertically upward arrow of rupees 25,000. Similarly, it goes on, and we'll see at the end of n-1 year and nth year. At n-1, there is a cash outflow of rupees 30,000, and at n, there is a cash inflow of 50,000 rupees. So here we can see that there could be either only cash outflow or only cash inflow, or there could be both cash flow as well as cash outflow in a given interest period, or also there is a chance that there is no cash inflow or outflow in that particular interest period. The cash flow generally occurs at different time intervals within the interest period. But for ease of calculation, all the cash flows are assumed to occur at the end of interest period.